And hopefully we are live. Good morning, good morning, morning. Right, start. Roll the foot forwards and backwards. Let the body relax and let the body roll as well if it wants to. Keep the supporting leg slightly relaxed, slightly bent. Just jumping right into exercise today. Few things I'd like to say, but we'll get to those later on. I think it's about time I ran a competition. We'll have a think about that. I haven't pre-planned it. And roll the foot side to side. Whoops. A little bit too much sway in my upper body there. Nearly lost it. Let's see. That's my brain thinking about what can we run as a competition. Yes, have to come up with a plan in the next 20 minutes or 30 minutes or whenever. And switch to the other foot, bend the supporting leg a tiny bit, relax the supporting leg, roll the foot forwards and backwards. Making a bit of an assumption here that you've trained with me before. Obviously that may not be the case if you're live. So I will explain a little bit more about the exercises that we do in a moment. Once I say switch to rolling the foot side to side. Nice, gentle. Purpose of these exercise sessions is just to get your body ready for either doing some Tai Chi practice or swimming, which I must admit I won't be doing today, or any other exercise, or just the day ahead. It's nice to get the body sort of optimally energized. And go back to the other leg, circle the knee. That's horizontal circles of the knee. Change direction. Now, if you can hear any background noise, it's because I've got the heater on, because it was about 2 degrees. Switch to the other leg, circle the knee. About 2 degrees in here this morning, which is a bit cold. It's now more than 2. Probably 8. Change direction. Speed at which you do any of these exercises is pretty much whatever's comfortable for you. Don't go too fast, don't go too slow. Lift the leg, nice and simple. Then tuck the elbows into the sides as you're lifting the legs. Raise the hands up. As you raise the hands, make a fist. As you lower the hands, splay the fingers outwards. Take the hand and the leg up to the front and around to the side. And then take it up to the side and around to the front. Switch to the other leg, up to the front, around to the side. I say the other leg, the leg and the arm, of course. But I must admit, I think of this mainly as a leg exercise. The fact that we're also clenching and unclenching the fist, rotating the shoulder a little bit, just added bits. Change direction out to the side, around to the front. I'm a bit croaky this morning. I think the cold in here. So I feel good. Do you feel good? I hope you feel good. If you feel good, exercise. If you don't feel good, exercise. Pretty much. And relax. Feet shoulder width apart, gentle circles of the hips. Try and make it a circle. Actually, I've just realised I could come forward a bit, give you a slightly clearer view, I hope. And I'll move that way a little bit. There we go. That should be better. I hope that's better. Change direction, nice and gentle. Legs are softened, the knees are softened. You gently relax the legs. You're not bending them exactly yet. That'll come. But don't have them locked out, basically. Have them relaxed slightly. And take the feet a bit wider. Bend the legs a tiny bit, circle the hips. Nice and gentle. Change direction. And relax, bring the feet in slightly, circle the upper body. Keep the lower part of the body fairly still, just the upper body circling. These are nice, really small, gentle circles. Change direction. We'll get to bigger circles later, or in a minute. But for now, little circles. Now, little upper body bending of the upper part of the spine, tilting of the head, raising of the shoulder. And then bending the spine forward, rolling the shoulders forwards and backwards, and the head goes up and down. So it's the upper spine that we're trying to mobilize. Obviously the shoulders have gone up and down, they're now going forwards and backwards. We're doing some work there as well. Now, tilt side to side. Nice, comfortable speed. Not really a stretch, just letting your body go through a comfortable range of motion. Now forwards and backwards, same thing. Only go as far as is comfortable. The good news for me is that it's getting warmer in here. Hopefully that'll let my muscles relax a little bit more and I'll become a little bit more active. Now, middle-sized circles with the body, trying to keep the lower part of the body fairly still. Change direction. And now, big circles. Change direction. And relax. Bring the feet in, circle the shoulders. Let the legs relax, sitting down and backwards slightly. So you should feel a bit of pressure here. Circle the shoulders forwards. Range of motion, trying to make the circles as big as possible. And the other direction. We'll be doing more with the shoulders and the neck in a little while, but we're just going to do a couple of exercises here, and then we're going lower down to my bad, head in a U shape, nice and gentle, doesn't have to be fast. Relax the legs, sitting backwards and downwards still. By the way, if this is your first time, whenever possible with these exercise sessions, breathe in and out through the nose. And relax. Okay. Gentle, straight leg raises. If you want to raise the arm as well, you can. Nice and gentle. See how high you can get your leg. But don't worry, only do what is comfortable. So that is fine. That is good. That is very good. And if you can go higher than that, excellent. But please be careful. Don't fall over. Don't knock anything over. Now check to the sides, because we're going to go to the sides. Raising the leg to the side just as far as is comfortable. The hand coming along for the ride, or the arm coming along for the ride, just letting the shoulder do a little bit as well. Why not? Same thing, if you can go a bit higher. I can't. My hips are not very free in that range of motion today, so fine. Just do what you can do. Then check there's nothing behind you, and reasonably straight leg raises behind. Here I tend to throw, both arms back. There we go. the body is leaning forward a little bit, but that's not, what's the word, not intentional. I'm not trying to lean forward. I'm trying to keep the body fairly upright and just let the legs do the work. For whatever reason today, I'm really feeling this in my hips. I thought they were more loosened up than perhaps they are. So we'll spend a bit of time there. Let's sit down. Let's start actually. Feet together. Circle. Because if the hips are tight, probably my lower back is tight as well. So start with the hips. I'm trying to keep the head fairly still, but I find when your feet are together, the head wobbles a bit more than when it's wider, when the feet are wider, not the head is wider. Change direction. I don't think I'd like a wider head. I think my head is big enough already. Boom, boom. Competition. Okay, I can't think of a competition, so we'll do something simple. Leave a comment telling me why I should send you a prize. Feet, hip width, circle. Oh, we've frozen. Ooh, we froze there, we lagged. So put a comment below and tell me why I should send you a prize, and I will select somebody at sort of, not random exactly, but pseudo-random, look at the comment, maybe, change direction. And I will contact you via YouTube, and then can contact you via email, and then you can give me your address, and I can send you a book, or I don't know, a Ferrari. No, not a Ferrari, not even a tiny toy Ferrari. Don't want to get you excited there. Some little Tai Chi related thing. Take the feet so they're a bit more apart. Circle the hips, loosening up gently, progressively. Obviously only go as far wide as you can. We're going to go at least one more degree of width, and maybe two, see how it goes. Mainly seeing whether or not my shoes slip on the floor. Change direction. That tends to be the controlling issue for any kind of wide thing. If my feet start slipping because the floor is slippy and I haven't got my rubber-soled shoes on, which I haven't today, that's when we terminate the stretchy bit. Okay, feet wider, bend the legs, circle. There is an element here of circling the whole upper body. You can try and keep the head still and just circle the hips, but it's up to you. They're both valid exercises. Here the legs are beginning to notice. My feet are turned out slightly. That's because it minimizes, for me, pressure on the knees. Change direction. Yeah, my feet are slipping outwards. So bring them in a bit so I can concentrate on the circles. Because obviously it's difficult to circle and relax these muscles if you're having to tense them to keep this, for the legs from sliding out. What I've done now is I've just taken the legs out and I'm just sitting down. Just a little bit. Come up, come in. Actually, come in a lot and just do mini squats. When you look down, you should still be able to see your toes. You don't want the knees going so far forward you can't see the toes. Okay, now take the feet out a little. You can point the toes out. Do a slightly deeper squat. Keep the knees and the toes in the same plane, so you're not twisting the knees, just doing mini little bends. And now if you want to, you can go a little bit deeper. Again, I'm trying to keep the knees in the same plane as the feet, and I'm trying to keep the knees behind the toes. I don't want to overextend the knees. Let's do one more, and we're going to come up. Go back to, weight on one leg, go back to those horizontal circles that we did before. Change direction. Other leg. Change direction. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Gradually. You can also. So, what am I doing? Opposing circles with the arms in front of the body, allowing the hips to aid the movement, the side-to-side movement of the hips, coordinating with the outward aspect of the hands or the arms. Change direction with the arms. Keep going. And relax. Feet hip width apart, slightly less than hip width. Turn the waist. Sit back and down, waist turns, arms float around the body. Arms as relaxed as possible, shoulders as relaxed as possible, waist doing all the work. Also turning the head from side to side. But concentrate on leading from the waist. Feet come in slightly, so slightly less than hip width apart. That just ensures that your knees remain in line with the feet. Bending and straightening the legs, allowing the arms to float forwards and backwards. Arms as relaxed as possible, shoulders, elbows, wrists, all of that, fingers, everything relax. Let the movement from let the movement of the legs, that's the right word, isn't it? Let the movement of the legs cause the movement in the arms. And take the feet slightly wider, pulsing one leg, then the other, turning the waist, arms relaxed, being thrown in this diagonal fashion. Everything relaxed, except for the legs that are working. Your legs are working, the waist is working, the rest of the body relaxed. And relax. Just going to come in a little bit. Gently take the head in a U shape. As you do that, let the legs relax, sitting backwards slightly and down slightly. Relax. Bring the hands up onto the chest. Mine are a little bit lower than they normally would be because I don't want to cover the microphone. And turn the head side to side. Gentle stretch. Look to the front, tilt the head side to side, lifting your ear up to the ceiling. Think of it more as think of it more as lifting the ear rather than tilting the head. I think that's a better way to do it. I think it ensures you get more of a stretch in the neck. No rush, take your time, find a rhythm that's right for you, a speed that's right for you. Oh, I think I was being philosophical there for a second. Isn't that the trick to a good life? Find a rhythm or a speed that is right for you. Don't want to do things too fast, and don't want to do things too slow. And look to the front, head back, head down, head back, head down. Two variations. Tuck the chin in or push the chin down. Chin in, chin down, whichever you prefer, or as I'm doing, both of them. I'm also just trying to alter the position of my legs so that I am sitting backwards and down a little bit more. Relaxing down into that posture. Look to the front, push the head forwards, pull it back, tuck the chin in, forwards, back and in. Relax the head and then take the whole head side to side, keeping the head upright, but moving the whole head side to side. Tuck the chin down and then roll the head side to side, keeping your chin gently touching your chest. Relax, let the hands go down. Big U shapes with the head. Up to that corner, down, up to that corner. And relax. Okay, going to finish off with a simple breathing exercise. We're just going to breathe in, big breath in, and as you breathe out, palms face the body. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep a little gap between the fingertips if you can, but don't obsess over it. Please do leave comments. Please let me know not only why you should receive a prize, and that competition will be open for as long as it needs to be open. But leave any other comments, and obviously subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon once you've subscribed so you get notified when we're going to do one of these live ones. They're meant to be daily, but for a variety of technical reasons, the last few days I haven't been transmitting, but hopefully that will change. So a couple more deep breaths, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Now breathe out, let your hands come together a couple of inches below the navel and just close your eyes and relax. Just going to relax for 30 seconds. And open your eyes. I don't know if that was 30 seconds, but it was somewhere around there. Give your body a shake. Let it wiggle woggle. So, and now obviously I'm going to say bye-bye, but you can take a couple of minutes if you like, just to do a quick audit of your body and kind of go, oh, yeah, there's a bit of stiffness there. I need to do an exercise. Oh, there's a bit of stiffness there. And just make sure you really are set up for the day ahead. Thank you or evening ahead, or whatever. Thank you very much for watching, joining in. Have fun, have a lovely day. Bye-bye.